Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jahli Ali. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. I am going to channel a message. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest because it is a general channeling. I am going to focus in guidance for the next step, whatever thing this represents for you. So, what I am receiving, the image that I am receiving, it is like a person that has realized which is the new direction. There is something new that is opening up for yourself, but it is like you are moving forward in that direction, and suddenly it is like no, I cannot do this. And at that point you come back to an old habit or an old experience and with old, it is not old because it belongs to the past, because it is actually part of your present moment, but you come back to put energy in a space that you know that has no sense right now. It is no longer part of the sense of your path. This is a good expression because when we can know when something it is not creating growth or it is not contributing in an evolutionary way to us, because we start to do that thing in a very what quotation marks comfortable way. It is something very known for us, but it comes to this point where we are experimenting this crisis of sense because it is only just an automatic pilot where we are feeling drained and it is not creating joy or motivation or inspiration anymore at any point. So there is a situation that is operating this way. Whether this is, this situation is being sustained because of an emotional attachment. Whether this is a relationship, a space, a job, whatever thing. It is very linked with emotional attachment. I am saying this because many times there are other parts that could be not linked with the purpose of the soul. And they are more sustained because of the things that our mind is telling us. But in this situation, it is like the fear of letting go of this thing. It is the fear of not feeling security in the next steps or in the new direction. It is these kind of things. It is very emotional. This is how it is being presented to me. And the thing is that you are not happy there anymore. Even for some of you, situations very uncomfortable were presenting until this point. And you could experiment this, how can I say it? This moment where you suddenly feel confident to move forward into the new direction. And that reconnected you with the inner peace. It is like, well, what about if I go into this direction, or I take this decision, or I finally develop this thing, a different thing. It is like you felt the enthusiasm or the inner peace or the relief of aligning with yourself, but it is like you did or you give or you started to put your energy there, because I am not seeing this concrete initiative. It's like, okay, I am going to do it, but no, I cannot do this. I cannot do this because of this attachment, because of the fear of letting go of the old thing, because of you could be feeling that you don't know where you are going exactly. It is like I am carried on by this energy inside, by this call inside, and what if I am just projecting some illusion into this direction, and actually I don't have to let go of this thing. And it is all these excuses that the mind can create. And now the mind, it is like participating. in this occasion, by feeding those emotions of fear or attachment, that it is not becoming something healthy for you. Because attachment, we could have attachment to many things. We could have attachment to kids. Kids have attachments to their mothers, and that is a form of survival. But in this situation, it is being repeating a pattern as a form of survival in a situation that you don't need to survive. You just need to be aware of this decision that you are making of coming back to an old space, or to this space that you are not feeling comfortable, or you are not feeling joy anymore, or growth, or even challenges that can help you to express your potential. And you know that this new direction, it is these things. It is part of something new, something that you are feel called to do. I am seeing even enthusiasm or inspiration to move into that direction. But yeah, again, it is this resistance. So resistance, the resistance that you could be experimenting, is a signal that you are actually exploring not only a new path, you are exploring parts of yourself that you didn't know. And that is the signal that you are actually developing a potential. We are going to experiment resistances many times along the way. And I think the practice, it is that we are becoming, we understand how these parts of ourselves are operating, how our mind could be telling us things in order to protect ourselves, but that we know that we don't have actually to protect ourselves from anything. So I think it is about this, about understanding that situation, although your mind or your body, even because emotions, we could feel them in the body, although your body could be like trained or have this programming of feeling secure in that situation because you know it, you have you understood, you realized already that this is not helping you to move forward, to feel that you are actually moving forward in your life. This became stagnancy, not because you are in one place, but because you are repeating and repeating and repeating the same pattern in this space. So the experience in here, whether this is a person, a job, etc., it is attached to repeating a pattern of yours. And you have discovered already that you cannot discover other parts of yourself or unfold other parts of yourself in the same situation. So, well, this is about doing things with whatever emotion we need to do, because what is being shown to me, it is that no matter the emotions that you could feel at this point, this decision needs to be made. It is not about waiting, okay, I'm going to wait to not feel fear or not feel any resistance. And probably that won't happen until you give the first steps, or you actually assume that decision. And there is how the energy, it is going to be rebalanced. I am seeing a very, very beautiful energy ahead, like recovering the joy, recovering the emotion for exploring the future, recovering many things that you didn't realize you had lost during this experience. So, well, this is the message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.